Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing another quick review of a Dopp kit. This time I'm going to be taking a look at this Dopp kit from Aer SF. Comes in two colors, all black and this awesome gray that I have here. I'm really a big fan of all the bags that are coming out these days with this color. It's another Dopp kit that I've been using a lot recently. It has a lot of really neat organizational options, and I haven't really found any videos on this one as well. I looked through the website at the pictures that they had actually listed, and they don't really showcase all the pockets that it has to offer, so I figured I'd do a little bit of a deep dive up close so that everybody can see all the different compartments and bands and different things that it has to offer. So let's take a closer look. So as you can see, the bag has two main compartments. It has a smaller compartment on the outside for smaller items, and it has a nice large carrying handle. It's a little bit awkward to carry. It seems to kind of flip the bag upside down, so I don't think it'd really be a good option if you were looking to hang this bag or anything like that, but it's a thick, comfortable handle. Looks like pretty good quality, so at least it won't break on you. Each of the zippers has these really nice pull tabs, making it really easy to open the bag. The zippers, as you can see, they look of a pretty high quality. I don't know if they're officially waterproof. I haven't done any sort of tests to see how waterproof they actually are, but they look like they're really good quality. So we go ahead and open. This is the main compartment. This is the largest one. So as you can see, it's pretty spacious. It's got a nice light colored bottom, so you can kind of identify items. It's not all black as the last Dopp kit I reviewed. So what you can see here is that they've done a good job of providing a lot of options to keep everything organized as you're traveling. They have 3 or 4 different mesh bands here that you can stretch out, and you can put in travel size bottles of shampoo or soap, mouthwash, all sorts of bottles, or if you don't want to use it for bottles, you can use it for combs or things like that. So these are pretty sturdy, and if you don't want to use them at all, they just kind of hang back on the wall, and you can use this main space for larger items. Typically I'll put my deodorant there. If I'm taking a larger bottle of hair product or shampoo, it can kind of go there. And then it also has 2 mesh pouches here that also just kind of help to separate items a little bit and make it easier to navigate all the different things you may be carrying while you're traveling. As you can see here, I got a little bit of baby powder there left over. I always travel with baby powder, especially when I'm going to a dance event. It keeps my shoes nice and dry. So that's pretty much it for the main compartment. One thing that I thought was really cool that they've mentioned on their website is this little kind of loop here. You can see me stick my finger in. Woo-hoo. This is a really good feature for holding anything up, really. They used it on their website mainly to hold up a toothbrush, so you can brush your teeth, and then while it's drying you can have it stand up there, which I thought was really kind of a neat feature. I've also placed my razor in here after I'm done shaving, so you can use it for a lot of different stuff. This is the second kind of larger compartment, and this one kind of opens up a little bit flatter. Again, a lot of different ways to organize here. So it has one internal zip kind of mesh compartment to add a little bit of separation there. It lays a little bit flatter for these 3 elastic bands here. These are a little bit thinner, so this is kind of meant more for, I would imagine, a toothbrush, maybe your razor. I have a comb here just to kind of showcase how wide it can get. So a lot of cool things that you can put there. And again, it's nice typically when you have these sort of toiletry bags, you just have everything kind of thrown in and floating around, but this really makes it easy to keep everything organized and be able to find the thing you want fast, and just generally keep everything in its place while you're traveling. If you're OCD such as me, that's of paramount importance. And then the last pocket that I was going to show is, as I said earlier, just this little outer pocket. I usually put my contact lens case in here, maybe some floss, but it seems to be pretty spacious. You know, as I said, this bag almost has too many options. There's so many different places that you can put things, and maybe a lot of people won't need all the places, but it's nice that you can kind of configure and organize things in the way that will be most convenient to your own packing. The only downside that I've found really with the bag is, number one, it doesn't come with an option to hang it, like a hook or anything, which I've seen on a few other bags, which is kind of cool. especially if wherever you're staying doesn't have a good place for you to just put your bag down, or if the sink is wet or something. So it'd be nice if it had a hanging option. The other thing is, if you kind of pack this compartment, this main compartment, with a lot of stuff, it will kind of eat into the other compartment a little bit, so everything will kind of bulge out. So not a huge deal, but it may be a concern for some people, especially if you're trying to pack it into a very thin bag. The other problem here that I noticed was that if you are to use any of these mesh options or kind of these elastic bands with wider bottles, it will eat up a lot of the space here in the middle. So it will be very difficult to use all of these, use these, and then still have any space here. So again, you can organize however you want, you just may not be able to use all the organizational options at once. But overall, I really love using this bag. This has kind of been my go-to for the past couple of trips I've been using. I've been really happy with it so far, and it matches really nicely with the backpack that I've been using lately. I've been using it InCase's Reform action camera backpack, so I'll put up a full review of that bag later on. But it's been great, and I highly recommend giving this bag a chance. I really like the bags that Aer is putting out. Hoping to get my hands on some of their backpacks. They have the duffel pack, and they have their own travel backpack, which looks like a really cool option for one bag travel. So stay tuned for those videos. But thank you for watching, and I highly recommend you give it a shot. Have a good one. Thanks, guys.